Howdy survivors, welcome back to another Let's Build video in ARK Survival Ascended, and today we're building a church for my western town. I've long been wanting to add this on the hill just so it has a nice landmark for the town. You can see it from multiple angles from the town center as well, which is really nice, and it's just a nice addition, and eventually I'll add a little graveyard next to it as well. In this video we'll first do a little tour around the base that I've made, or the church that I've made, and then I'll show you how to build this as well, or at least how I designed it live on stream. Let's get going. So here we go. This is the little church that I designed. I based it on some googling of actual western churches of that era, and this is what I came up with. So we have the main structure, then we have these side portions with the ramp, so slightly less steep, as a way to add in a little bit of depth. I also made sure that they didn't go all the way to the front, just to add different layers to the build. We got one of the taller windows, custom window designs that I like doing for these western builds, and then we got some normal windows along this side, and we got a little front porch, or at least extension, a little bit of an overhang as an extra little bit of detail, and then the round windows created by having 4 sloped walls together, which look really nice with the frontier skins. And we got a little bell tower on top of the church, of course. Let's look at it from a little bit of a distance. It's a little bit easier to see, but yeah, of course, can't miss that on a church, and especially now that we actually have a bell in the game, it's also kind of a functional thing as well. And here from this angle you can also see the side portion of the design. Yeah, I really like the way that kind of shape happens. It kind of smooths out the roof angle. And then we can go inside. We got a little hallway until we get to the main structure. I haven't done any of the interior yet, but yeah, there's quite some room inside still to actually decorate and make it look nice. Got some stairs to go up to this layer where you have a little bit of space, but mostly you have a way to actually get into the tower. We have this little space before we actually go all the way to the top, and we can ring the bell as well and enjoy a nice view of the town around. Yeah, I really enjoyed this little design, and I think especially once I start adding in the graveyard here next to it to add some extra details and bring some extra life to it, it will really help bringing this all together. And then on the back here, we've got a very tall window with the window glass skins that you have, then lining it up with the slope walls makes it have the little nice rounded end to it. And you do this by having some quarter walls next to it. And using the Aaron Longstaff Western Deco mode, you can actually get these wooden crosses, which are really nice details for a build like this. I've got one on the end, one on the top of the tower now, and then one here on the end as well. Just a nice little addition. They're supposed to be used as like gravestones around, but yeah, they are really nice decorations to make it even more clear that this is in fact a little church. So yeah, it's a nice addition if you do add the mod, which I can definitely recommend if you're building a lot of the western themed builds. And with that tour being done, let's get into the actual building of this structure.